thank you all. I was thinking about this call this morning, and I have to say, we have a ton of different calls and lots of different meetings like all of you. And this is still one of my favorite calls just because I know how much you are all working for our community. And it's just rewarding to be with all of you. I do know that there are a handful of new people on this call. So if we could start with just a little roundabout and have you all introduce yourselves, just your name and who you represent. And maybe just take like 1 second and just a positive word about something that's happened maybe in the last week. And so we're going to start with Laura Lee and we'll keep going.
Hi, I'm Laura Lee Harris, and I'm with the Mesa Art League. And our outreach program is offering free art classes to veterans. We are going to be having a show the month of November down at the 101 Gallery. We're also going to be celebrating Artist Sunday, which is the Sunday after Thanksgiving, at the 101 Gallery. Masks and social distancing and wrapped food and all that will be available, but stop by if you can. We'd like to have you come and see what we do.
Thank you.
And glad to be here.
Thank you. Major Ramsey.
Scott Ramsey, Salvation Army. I guess the one exciting thing that has been happening here is with the opening of the schools. We have started our after school program. Small, 8 children today. It is parent teacher conferences, so they're getting out at 1 o'clock each day. And so we're just kind of slowly coming back to life. We've been open for the entire time. Food bank and senior meals have been going on, but everything else program-wise got shut down. So one
Great.
little more open thing.
Awesome, thank you. Carrie, thanks for joining us today. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Carrie Schulman. I work for Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central and Northern Arizona. So if you're familiar with us, we have a house in Mesa. We call it our Dobson House, which sits on the campus of Banner Desert Medical Center, now Banner Children's. And let's see, we just had Tempur-Pedic donate all new mattresses and box springs for all of our houses. So combined, 78 rooms, 2 beds in each, lots of mattresses. So anyway, that's been really exciting, a huge gift for us at the house.
Awesome, thanks for being here. Melissa, you're muted. There you go.
Hello, Melissa Forrester with United Food Bank. And I am super excited that people are starting to host food drives again. So, because we didn't have any of the food drive food. We had other food, but not from food drive. So I'm excited. Bunch more happening.
Great, thanks. Mark Young.
Hi, I'm Mark Young from Mesa United Way. I performed a wedding last Thursday for a group of about 20 people, which was the first time I've been around 20 people since March 13th. So it was very kind of tense at the and but everybody had been tested and masked, and it was a very beautiful thing to be outside and actually to be within arm's length of somebody besides myself. So that was good.
Yeah, nice. Lisa.
Hi, I'm with East Valley Children's Theater. I'm chair of the board of that now 24-year nonprofit theater. And all of our shows are normally done at the Mesa Arts Center, which of course is closed right now. So our performances have taken on a virtual platform, and we recently did a show called Mirror Mirror. Our next one is Quarantines, as in teenagers. We're excited about that. We did launch our second annual East Valley Kids Got Talent recently, where we awarded winners $25. We're doing what we can.
The kids, they like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Joy.
Hi, my name is Joy Levine. I am the regional director for Southeast Maricopa region from First Things First.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be here because all of my meetings have been virtual because I started as regional director the day the governor sent us all home. So it is lovely to see fabulous people. And I'm in my office today and I have a bunch of masks that are going out to grant partners who are serving children and families in Mesa, Gilbert, and Queen Creek, and that's exciting.
Awesome. Thank you. Joe?
Joe Wilson, I'm a retired college administrator who's come back working part-time. And I've come back to work with Benedictine University and taking over our leadership program. And I think the exciting thing that's happening is that we are doing some of the things we've done in the past, and we're going to initiate the Junior Chamber of Commerce once again that we've worked with in the past with Sally. So we're excited about that. And I meet with the students tonight via Zoom to talk about that is for one of the things.
That's awesome. Thanks. Joe Doolan.
Hi, everybody. I'm with the New Leaf. We've got a lot of things going on. I think Scott Coleman and Dave Hughes are also on the call from the New Leaf, so I'll let them tackle their programs. One thing that we are gearing up for is we are working on Domestic Violence Awareness Month this October. And we have a virtual event happening on the 29th called Pledge Purple at Home. And so we're busy doing that. Everybody seems to be converting over to virtual events. So we're hopeful that we're going to have a big audience. We have about 200 people registered right now. We're hoping to get over 300, and we'll see how that virtual event goes.
Super, thank you. Marlo?
Hi, I'm Marlo Laureate. I am the Director of Career and Technical Education and Innovative Partnerships for Mesa Public Schools. One of the exciting things I've been working on is our partnership with the Alice Cooper Solid Rock Teen Center. And they're going to be building, they're renovating one of our buildings in downtown Mesa off Country Club in Maine next to the Blue Adobe Grill, and working with Randy Spencer there to look at what kind of programming we could also offer students. It's an after school free space that is really helps kids explore a lot of the arts, but also video production, audio production. They just have some amazing contacts, and we're excited that they've got their permits approved by the city of Mesa, and they are looking to open up their teen center, I think mid to late January. And again, it'll be open to not just our students, any teens from the age of 12 to 22 years old, after school Monday through Friday. So exciting things happening.
Super, thank you. Linda Haskell.
Hello, everybody. Linda Haskell with the Mesa Chamber of Commerce. And I'm excited because I'm back in the office today. So it's great.
Thank you. Carol.
Hi, I'm Carol Lawless, and I'm with Oakwood Creative Care. And we just got a really awesome recommendation from one of our members. He's in a wheelchair from a stroke, but he wrote his recommendation because he is Navajo and he lost 5 family members to COVID, and basically talked about the hope and excitement to be back in our center and with his community and having a purpose. And it was just so nice to feel like we're still here for a purpose.
Great, thank you. David.
Hi, I'm Dave Hughes with a New Leaf East Valley Men's Shelter. I think the good thing, I think the water drive was a success this year. We got plenty of water. The food got us through. Our numbers are slowly climbing back up, but and the weather's cooler. It's great.
We could all agree that the weather is cooler is a great thing. Sabrina.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Quigley. I'm the Director of Food Nutrition for Mesa Public Schools. And our exciting news is last Friday evening, USDA announced free meals to children through the end of the school year. So we're very excited about that. Before we knew it would be through December, but now through June. So that's very exciting for our families in Mesa.
That's great news. Thank you. TJ.
Sorry, I just had to get off mute. My name is TJ Rant with Mutual of America, and I am happy about my kids going back to school in Mesa Public Schools. So,
Lisa Randall.
Hi there, Lisa Randall with Family Promise, and I am excited because we are back open for tours. And for those of us in community relations, that is the heart of what we do, is sharing about our programs. So if anyone is interested, you know, just I'll put my email address in there. It's the best way to learn about each other's programs is for us to come and visit each other. And I'd love to do that with you guys as well. So thanks.
Great, thank you. Nice plaque, by the way. Nadia.
Hello. I'm Nadia Kaligi with Mesa United Way and Women United. We are excited. It's campaign season and it's giving season in every way. So we're excited to put together our next Women United fun project. I'm working on that right now. I'll let you know when the details are available.
Awesome.
Happy to be here.
Thanks. Jerry.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Jerry Paulus, I'm past chairman of College Bound. My wife and I founded College Bound 10 years ago. This was going to be our 10th anniversary gala this year, and it was going to be just knocking the ball out of the park. And of course, COVID hit. And so we have a virtual gala coming up on October 22nd with an auction, live auction, and a silent auction. A lot of good items. If anybody knows anybody who likes to get a good deal, we've got that going. This year has been an outstanding year for us. Last year, we were able to get 57 kids to college at ASU with full ride scholarship as part of College Bound's program. We helped about 1,000 kids every month out at Mesa Community College because we help fill their pantry up. That's one of the things College Bound does. But this year we have 300 kids in the program. So I don't know what happened, but I guess people are learning of the program and they're jumping in because they're seeing that we're able to get these kids full ride scholarships. So it's been a great year. It's a great program. We hired our first staff. We just continue to grow, and hopefully the community will come out and support us. I think we've got a great cause. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to also shift gears. I'm also on the board of the Veterans Parade. And as you know, the Veterans Parade this year it's like every year, it's going to be November 11th. But this year it's a reverse parade. So if you're interested, come on down and see what a reverse parade is like. Basically, we're going to set up the parade, all of the veteran the showcase veteran things that would be in the parade will be stationary, so there'll be a static display, and then all of the folks looking at the parade, so to speak, will actually be driving by. So we'll open up the lane coming down center, and we'll have all of the cars going by that way. So that should be a fun event. That's November 11th at 11 o'clock. So if you can mark your calendars for that.
Great.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Mark.
As in Mark DeStassi, since Mark Young always takes the stage first, and you know, age before beauty, I get it.
Ooh.
Whoa, hang on a second.
I'm Mark DeStassi with House of Refuge, and I think probably the very exciting thing that we just found out the other day is that we did a bed drive for our residents and for our parents and children, and that went very, very well. And there's also a company that we haven't confirmed everything, but they're going to be donating quite a few beds for us that'll keep us in that good of shape for some time. So we're excited about that. Thanks.
Great, thank you. Christine?
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. My name's Christine Haas, and I'm with Noah Webster Schools. And one of the things that's been very exciting for us is we just kicked off the start of our community fundraiser, which I've been able to partner with Melissa again at United Food Bank. We partnered together years ago for a few years together. And so we've partnered together again, and we're going to do a drive-through food drive on November 4th. So if you happen to be out in the area of Noah Webster Schools, we're on Baseline. If you're not familiar with where we're on Baseline in between Power and Sossaman. We're the big silver gray buildings with the blue sails out front. That's how everybody always finds us. And we're going to be out there in our parent pickup lines, and we're going to have staff out there with lots of excitement, and people can just drive through and drop off food. We'll get it out of your cars, your trunks, and everything. So if you guys happen to be in the area on November 4th, between 4:30 and 6 p.m., please drive by and drop off some food. Melissa's going to be there with me. And so that's really exciting to be able to kick that off again. So thanks, Melissa.
Thanks, Christine. Denise?
Hi, my name is Denise. I'm with Overflow Missions, and I'm excited to be back in our office space at the summit because we haven't been there since the coronavirus hit. So I'm very excited.
Awesome. Thank you, Carolyn.
Hi, everybody. I'm Carolyn Ritchell with Hospice of the Valley. And something I want to point out is that we now have a free palliative care for dementia program, which is education for family members and friends and anybody who is dealing with a patient that has dementia. And we can offer nursing, social work, clergy, whatever that family needs to move forward in the care of their loved one.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Joe?
Hi, Joe Tansel with Paz de Cristo. And I'd like to invite you to come celebrate World Food Day with us this Friday, October 16th from 7:30 to 9:30. You can drive through and meet all the staff at Paz de Cristo and get a burrito and a cup of Joe to go. We are featuring jalapeno bucks breakfast burritos.
Awesome. Thank you. Mr. Gonzalez?
Uh-oh, you didn't know how to say row, huh?
I wasn't sure if it stood for something.
Yeah, it's short for row. Row is short for Romaldo, so
Got it.
I'll let it slide. Actually, I got exciting news. I just left the Mesa Resource Center a couple hours ago, and we're going to do a Veterans Day cookout after the parade. So we'll be meeting up over at that location on Veterans Day. So
awesome.
And what we do is we engage veterans one event at a time. So we do all the fun stuff for vets, but we also help with resources for employment, education, outreach, and all that good stuff. Saturday mornings, we do a bike ride around Tempe Town Lake. It's early in the morning, and then after that, we do hikes.
Very cool. Thank you. David, we got you, right? Yeah, Scott.
Good afternoon. Hi, this is Scott with Mesa Can. Oh, Scott. Which Scott, Sally?
Scott?
The good-looking one.
Oh, geez.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Scott Callie. I'm listening.
Scott Seeley, you go first.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Scott Seeley, and working on a few different things. I've talked before about the Impact AZ group. About 20 different nonprofits that we work with across the valley are getting ready to launch our tax credit optimization program with them here in a few weeks to try to get as many of those donations in as we can before the end of the year. And then also, I think I've also mentioned before, but Maricopa Community Colleges have still got spaces available for individuals either WIOA eligible or SWIFI, so basically working poor or strengthening working family grants for training programs in healthcare and initial technology programs. And so we're doing some work with neighborhood ministries and House of Refuge and a couple others to get their residents into these training programs and on a path to jobs. So if you've got folks in your programs that could use a 6 to 8 to 10 week training program with a guaranteed interview at the end, please let us know.
Thank you for sharing that, Scott. Coleman.
Okay, thank you. Scott with Mesa Can. Big thing going on here is we just teamed up with an entire new temp staff with Mesa Cares, and we have a lot more money for utilities and rent. If you know somebody who needs that assistance, I just posted the mesaaz.gov webpage. At the top of the page, there's or links to apply for those, and they will be processed very shortly. And we're excited about how fast and how much the additional amount of money that we're getting or that we have received to help people of Mesa with that with those funds.
That's great news. Christy.
Hello, I am Christy Blaker with Eagle Pathway. And the news I have is we are having a fall event on Saturday, October 24th. It is at basically Greenfield and Main Street at our thrift store, and we'll be having a car show. We'll be giving away free food boxes to those in need. There's vendors, food, activities for children, raffles, and 50% off anything in the store. I'll put a flyer in the chat box. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Jenny.
Howdy. I ought to turn my video on too. Hi, good to see you all. I'm Ginny Hildebrand. I'm with Grace United Methodist Church at University in Gilbert, and I represent our Sidewalk Ministry and Grace Adult Learning Center.
Awesome, thank you. Abby, where'd you go? There you are, right in the middle. Give us an update from the Senator's office.
Yeah, so I'm Abby Schroeder. I work for Senator McSally's congressional office, and I have 2 new resources that I'm excited about. So I got an official list from DEMA of PPE vendors that are registered with the IRS and vetted by the state. So if you ever were having problems with finding PPE, I have really good lists for that. And then also, if you guys work with animals or know people that do, the ASPCA has a couple different grant opportunities for authorized disaster response agencies and some other pet care things. So let me know, I might have a funding opportunity.
Great. Do you want to put your contact information in the chat?
Yeah, I think I put it in the very beginning.
You did, okay, all right, great. Bob, are you out there?
I'm always out here.
There you go.
Bob Nelson, Communications Director for the Mesa Chamber of Commerce. I'm just excited to be here with all you awesome people out there doing hard work. So I'm just here to listen. So I'll be listening in the background with my little buddy.
So several of you mentioned that you had events and different things happening. If you could email them to Bob, and then he and Marcus will make sure that they get loaded and out on our social media, that would be helpful. But we were talking in the office today, and we thought maybe a good topic would be to talk about the things that you all have planned for the holidays. And we know you all need money. So leave that out of the conversation because that goes without saying. But if you've got like specific asks, if like Save the Family, I know they do adopted family programs. If you've got specific things, can we talk about that and see, like what it is that the chamber can do, or maybe, collaboratively, what we could do to support your efforts going into the holiday season? Because we know, it's amplified this year with everything that's going on. So speak up, tell us what's going on. Do you need volunteers? Do you need, in-kind things? Do you need help with promotion? Mark, you're thinking, Mark Young, I can see this.
We need 2 things. One is Jaquel's Christmas box is still working. We're doing a little different than we normally do, but we need toys. So anything that you have that's new, we'd like to do it that way. And we'll be doing that the first couple of weeks of December. We have quite a list already. We're also opening up the Culver Street project for aging out foster kids and hope to have them in by the 1st of December. Right now, we're trying to outfit those apartments with pretty much everything, but tiny Christmas trees would be cool. So Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what we would like to do, and you know, Bob's got a couple of interns and that can help us with this, is literally like put together a little booklet that electronically we can get out to our members so they know how they can support all of you. So, you know, like what Mark just said, if we've got a flyer about Jaquel's, if we've got some information about the other, let's, you know, we'll put that together on a United Way page and we'll get that out. What do the rest of you have? What are your needs? David, you look like you're thinking. I can tell, like there's always this, you know.
I always look like that. I'm not thinking, I'm just lost. No. Every year, holiday season is great around here because the generosity and the donations and what the giving is just remarkable. I mean, we have staff that put on like the Thanksgiving dinner and try to make it as, you know, as nice as possible. Christmas is always decorated up around here. We get our certain grants for, you know, gift cards for the guys. We're always looking for like the men's gift sets. We get them warm clothes, warm sweats, you know, sweat pants and sweatshirts, stuff like that, socks and underwear, always on demand. But yeah, it's really, it's our favorite time of the year around here because people really, the outpouring to try to make it as you know, a great experience in their situation. It's just awesome to see. And then usually around January, we always have the Pia Degorski Foundation that someone sponsors classical musicians to come and put on a show for them. So we always look forward to that too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to send us information. Bob has put a note in there. The goal is to create a promotional piece. So if all of you would send your information to us and like your three top needs, not money, because we all know that, right? But you know, what else? In kind, time.
Sally,
Y'all have talents, right? Yeah, Jerry.
Sally, I had a couple of things. This year has been a record year for us for giving out computers because everything has moved to Zoom.
Mhm.
Because we serve the underserved population, a lot of our youth going to college just don't have computers, and so we gave out a record number. If anybody has any used computers that we could get reconditioned, they are going to be a lot less expensive for us to do it that way than to go out and buy new computers for our youth. So that would be helpful. Another thing that might be helpful, since we have Senator McSally's representative here, it might be helpful because of the emergency funding, the FEMA, they reached out to us and they said, what kinds of additional expenses have you had to absorb because of COVID? And back in April, we filed a very long list of these are the things that we had to do. And it just seems like it's taking forever for these things to go through the process. And it really shouldn't be that way. I mean, you should be able to make your application 30 to 45 days later. You should at least get a response back saying, we've got your application and we are processing it for your grants. And FEMA and DEMA have been extremely slow in pushing those things through. At least that's what we're experiencing as College Bound. I don't know if any other organizations have experienced that slowdown or not.
Yeah, you're not alone. I've been talking to DEMA and FEMA about a couple different reimbursement issues and things like that. And that's just, you're not in a special situation. Like everybody else is also getting in that lull of a response back. So just keep holding tight and we'll keep nudging them.
Just push. Anybody else have needs? I mean, because seriously, you're making it easy if only two of you need anything.
Sally.
Yes.
Mark with House of Refuge. I just went ahead and I added what we need coming up for Thanksgiving and then Christmas. We're going to be doing something a little different this year with regard to the COVID virtual approach to our Christmas, where the kids shop for the parents and the parents shop for the kids. So I put that in the chat.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sally?
Yes.
It seems like every year we sometimes at the university level are looking to support family for Christmas or Thanksgiving. And it's always a challenge to know where those needs are. I think if there are agencies that are here that are looking for people to support a family, adopt a family, if that could be put in one place, that would be a easy way for we who want to help in some way attach, get in contact with them.
Okay. Well, so when you're sending your information in, if you have an adopt a family program of some kind, just include that, and we can put that all in one area and make sure that everybody is aware of that.
Hi, this is Denise with Overflow.
Yes.
So I'm just looking for a need to get more food because I still service customers, people that call in for food boxes. So I just need to know where I can get more food at, even if I can get it at a discount.
Okay. Who are you currently working with?
Well, right now I work independently and sometimes I work with New Leaf.
Okay.
Sally, can I jump in on that? We have a great relationship with the Midwest Food Bank, and I got a call from their executive director who said they are bulging with food, and you have to enroll, you have to have your program vetted, but once you're vetted, then every week you get to fill out an application of what you need the food for and what types of foods. They give you a list and you can choose. But the Midwest Food Bank called me the other day and said, we are bulging with food. We've got so much, the community has come out in groves to support them. You may want to go to the Midwest Food Bank.
Yeah, we work with them and they do a great job.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Marlo, what's going on at the school?
School just started this week. I think our McKinney-Vento, which is our homeless students, we've been working hard on getting them situated with the transportation. It's been really difficult only having kids part-time and transit, moving from place to place, but our McKinney-Vento department's done a really good job. I want to say right now, between our Amazon donations, we get quite a bit of product donated from Amazon, and many of you have been recipients of the pallets of diapers we just got last week, or the week before that. I think we're okay right now. We received some CARES money to buy additional hygiene items for our students, so we're still spending that out. So I would say at the moment we feel very blessed and are doing okay, but if something comes up, I'll definitely let the group know.
Great, thank you. And thanks for reaching out to the group about the diapers.
Yes, more's come, we'll get them out your way.
Thank you, that's awesome.
Sally, I see that Major Ramsey has jumped off the call, and I just thought I would. Oh, is he? Okay, I couldn't see him, so I wanted him to share about what he's doing.
Scott?
Hello. We have one real big issue, really just at Thanksgiving. Cheesecake Factory has always handled our Thanksgiving meal, which was 600 meals last year. We delivered to the Meals on Wheels program, which we have every year, and then served 400 here. They are not able to participate this year, so we're doing it in-house, and so we're not going to be able to handle as many. We have a goal of 300, just half, and to be able to handle that. So if anybody on Thanksgiving Day was looking for a place to be able to serve, in years past, we'd have 100 Cheesecake Factory employees here serving, and they're not going to be here this year. And at the Salvation Army, we have history of when there's been downturns in the economy, recessions at this time, COVID, we're looking at 150% increase in need for that. And then nothing but questions on our kettle program and where we might be able to be with our kettle program. If stores are going to allow us, people are still shopping out for our kettle program. And that raises about 40% of our income every year for just our yearly income, yearly budget. So we're kind of in limbo at that particular point. We started a virtual kettle campaign that you might be seeing some in the future, but it's just as everybody, it's just the uncertainty of the season and how that all fits for us.
Thanks for that update. Anyone else have anything? It's very quiet. There's some questions in the chat room. Lisa's asking how people can help you with serving food on Thanksgiving, Scott.
At this particular point, the best thing is just to call the office and let us know of your availability. It's going to be 2 servings, one at 11, one at 12, 12:30. We are trying to only put about 75 people in the room that seats typically 200. So we're going to go at least at this particular point 2 servings, maybe 3. The office number is 480-962-9103. Just letting someone know that you wanted to be able to sign up. Typically, it's always been in the years past, we've had a lot of people that would call and want to help at Thanksgiving, and we told them, well, we can't really use you because we had all the Cheesecake Factory people. And so we just don't, without those people this year, then we're needing the extra help. So just the office number, it's part of the chat. I gave all that information.
Great. So you will know to look in the chat. There's several folks who have, put their contact information and suggestions on who to contact for food boxes and produce, that kind of thing. So Denise, you should be paying attention to that. I think there's several people that are responding to your request. Anybody else? Victoria Trapton has joined us. Victoria has been really involved with our women's group and with our Good News Girlfriends Club on Fridays. And Victoria has a huge heart, so she's checking all of you out. Let me just say, at some point she would like to do some work like she's doing with the chamber with some of you and your folks that might need just some uplifting. Am I saying that right, Victoria?
You are saying it right, Sally. It's like, but it's just like Santa Claus, making a list and checking it twice. Just want to find out what good things everyone's doing.
Lots of great work coming out of this group.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
Thanks for jumping on the call. Anyone else? Yeah.
One of the things we're offering as the Art League is the possibility of doing team building with art. So if anybody's interested in that, we've got some ways we can do it with Zentangle, or everybody starts a piece and you move it on and they, do it. The next person adds something to it. It's kind of fun to do. And if you just need something where you want some fun, where you gather your people together, we'd be happy to work with you.
Sounds fun. Anyone else? Linda, do you have anything? You always have something.
Yes, I do. So for those who have not shared, your 3 needs and wishes, I'll be reaching out to everyone so we can really put together a comprehensive book so that we can really share it. So anyway, if you just are at a loss of what you would like to share today, not to worry, I'll be reaching out and we'll put it together. So, and thank you everyone for being on this call and all the great work that you do. You're incredible. So thank you.
David, what's going on? Oh, he's clapping. I thought you were raising your hand. Anyone else? Yeah.
Sally, one other thing, Season of Sharing their grant is open right now. So if anybody applies for that each year, I know it goes through the Arizona Foundation, Community Foundation, and you have to they changed their system out, so you've got to re-register. I may be speaking to the choir. Everybody may know this already, but we were filling out our application and we couldn't log in. So they told us that they changed the system. But Season of Sharing, the grant is open.
And Abby has something.
Yes. So a little known thing, the Library of Congress has a surplus books program that I'd be happy to inquire into if any of you guys need books. It just depends on what kind of books. But I'm more than happy to follow up with you guys and connect you to that information to get. and it's cool because the books have a stamp in it that says from the Library of Congress. So
That's very cool. Mark, does 12 Books need some help?
But just sending a note in the chat box.
And Jenny, I see you raising your hand.
My paw, yes. We could use some books also at the Grace Adult Learning Center. This is where people who are immigrants from other countries trying to learn English. So reading resources, we give the books away so that families have books not only for their children, but also for adults. So lower grade reading level, but adult content, not adult content. That doesn't sound
That
very
didn't
good.
come out like you meant it, I'm sure.
We know what you mean.
Okay. We could use them. Yes. Thank you. And our sidewalk ministry this year is because of our denomination's limitations on us being in groups of people. We are probably going to do a drive-through Christmas for our families. So I'll send to Linda that we could use $50 gift cards to the major kind of stores like Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, that kind of place. So
Great. Abby, thanks for that. That's a great idea. Very cool. Anyone else? Otherwise, we'll end a little early and let you all get back to work.
Or whatever.
Or whatever, yeah. Maybe you get to go home a few minutes early today. Or maybe you're all already at home. You just get to turn your computers off.
Mark raising his hand.
Yes, Mark.
Just a short thing. The partnership with Mesa United Way and House of Refuge, I want to say this because Mark's in the room, to help us do that Culver Street project has been really spectacular. And the work that they do is incredible. And I thank them for understanding that vision of helping out aging out foster kids and being willing to help us out with that. So thank you, Mark. And I just want to say that publicly. I've certainly said that to Nancy lots of times, but I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for being such a wonderful partner. And talk about the vision. You guys really were the catalyst. And so we're happy to be a part of that. Look forward to moving it forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the best part of this group is watching everybody work together in one way or another. Okay, so when you get done, you're going to email us and tell us in writing what your needs are so we can put that little booklet together. We'd really like to get, if you could get everything to us in the next few days, we'd like to get it out within the next couple of weeks and push that out. Everybody wants to help. They just don't know what the needs are, right? So if we tell them what the needs are, obviously we can do a little bit more. So we're going to watch that. And if you don't send something, Linda will call you. So be expecting it. You all know Linda, so it's true. She will call.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll say goodbye and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. And again, thank you all for everything that you do in our community. There's still a lot of needs. So keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Yeah. Have a great evening.